All right, we're gonna have a little bit of fun today with the Spark 40 watt amp from Positive Grid. Welcome to the Vapor Trail channel. I'm Tony, also known as Tony B, and today we're going to be doing something that this is my passion, man. I love electronics. I'm a bit of a geek. I love skateboards and bikes and all. Basically, I'm an over 50 12-year-old is what I am. But guitars, I mentioned 12 because guitars I started playing when I was 12 years old. I played with a lot of friends and bands and stuff like that in the 80s, and man, I just still play today. Last year during the pandemic on social media, there were ads and stuff that just seemed to chase you everywhere. And one of those was this right here, the Spark 40 watt amp from Positive Grid. Now this is a cool little amp. It's got a strap on it. It's very portable. Or is it? A little bit more about this amp, look up the amp for yourself. If you're into guitars, this is a really cool little thing. It was $269, came with a case, a little carrying case. It's a foam case that's shoved down there somewhere. And I never really used that case because it's just not portable. You have to plug this thing in. I mean, it's somewhat lightweight. It is made of wood and everything, but this amp, it has an accompanying application that you can use to, well, it actually creates a jam for you. If you wanted to do a jam, you just want to play lead or whatever, this thing will create a band for you. Also, it teaches you songs, and the tones and stuff in this amp are amazing. Especially with the size of this thing, man. If you're in the same room with it, the sound sounds like it's just swirling around. It's very good. I like the amp quite a bit. Yeah, the Spark amp is the one that everybody was like, oh man, I ordered this thing and it's been 6 months. Well, it took about 3 months for me to get mine. And well, I go to the beach. I drive my Jeep out on the beach. I go to the pool. I live on the coast in North Carolina, so I'd love to make this thing portable. So I started looking, and I did find a solution for that, and that's what we're going to show you today. It's very simple. I'll put the links down in the description for Amazon. They are affiliate links, but it costs you nothing more. So if you're interested in this, please use my links to buy the stuff, and let's check it out. My very messy workspace. I've been building out this studio here. I've got my Sonic Maximizer from BBE down here, Focusrite, and the Symmetrix voice processor here. This is actually one that I've used for years for radio and for voiceovers because, I was a radio personality for years and did a lot of commercials and stuff like that. But, we've got the guitars up here. Man, this is one of my most recent ones. This is my Telecaster. Loving that one there. And yeah, we got a Strat here. The autographs on that, people always ask me, the band Default, Wasting My Time and all that stuff, they autographed that. When I worked in radio, I was able to obtain a few guitars like that. And that one was given to me to give away. And I said, hey, yeah, I'm not going to give that away. And we've got my Explorer. That is an 83 Explorer. I've had that since I was the original owner. It's a beautiful guitar. And then this V over here was once signed by Lenny Kravitz, and I erased the autograph off of there because I just like the guitar. Actually, my most recent guitar is this one right here. This is I guess it's a 2/3 scale. It's the Dinky Minion is what it is. And I got that for my, with my birthday money, Amazon cards that I got for my birthday. And I love this little guitar. It's great for travel. It's great for walking around. And I figured it's perfect for this because we're going to make this portable today. Just to give you a little comparison on size with these two guitars, you can see the body is definitely much smaller than a Strat. And then all the way up to the top here. So the scale of it, the nut is definitely a lot shorter than that neck right there. It's just real nice to be able to walk around with it and, you just jam without having to worry about knocking your guitar neck into everything that you're walking by. Not only that, when they're short scale like this, you can get some really insane bends and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty cool. It's just a fun guitar to have, and it's anything that inspires me to keep playing makes me happy. Okay, so we've got the amplifier, and you'll notice that here on the back of the amplifier, you've got your plug-in. Let's turn this around here. Okay, so you've got your plug-in right there. So that's your power right there, and it tells you what you're going to need. DC in, 19 volts, 2.5 amps. All right, so that's what we've found, okay? On Amazon, I did some searching. Came across this battery right here. This is the TalentCel 24/19/5 volt rechargeable 64.7 watt hour power bank. The number on this is NB7102. It's made in China. Now inside here I also have some other parts because sure, you can hook a battery up to this thing, but then you've got to carry around a battery and a cord and all that kind of stuff. I've got another solution, and that's right inside this box as well. You've got your manual. Tells you everything you're going to need to know about this power bank and all the different adapters. It does come with all these adapters, but you don't even need that because the male cable that comes with it is all you need. All right, and then these right here. Okay, so this is OQ tip, O2 kick. Either way, they're magnetic dash mounts. You could use whatever ones you want. But I liked these because of the shape of them. See, they're like they're actually kind of like an oval. Yeah, you can see them right there. That way they can go the length of the battery. These were not part of this package. I bought them separate, but I just kind of stuffed everything inside of one box to hold on to it until I was ready to do this video. Inside of that package came all of this stuff here. You've got these, well, there's little plates that you put on whatever you want to stick it to. I've chosen these plates right here because they're big and square. They got the 3M on the back of them, and this will go on the back of that battery, and these will go on the back of the amp. Like I said, it came with different shapes and stuff like that. Those were just the two that I chose. Very important, it does come with your little wipes, so you've got your dry and your wet wipe. I figure I'll go ahead and install this stuff first. What I'm gonna do is this battery is gonna sit on here. There's a button, there's a power button right there, and a battery meter. I want that to sit so that that is up. All right, so it's going to sit right there. All right, so we're going to flip the battery over onto its back. Got a little wet wipe here. Oh, it says it's wet. It's not really. Just going to give that a good wipe. Now, I haven't, really manhandled the back of this thing very much. I'm sure these plates will stick real good. But there we go. Those were not wet, by the way. I'll just take this 3M stuff off of here. The backing, and I'm going to put one right there. All right. Of course, we'll go ahead and get the second one. And we will stick that on right there. Just so that they're far enough apart that they're going to hold that thing real well. Okay. Now this will stick to those magnets, no problem without this. Just so you can see. I mean, it'll stick, but with that on there, it's a lot stronger. So these little plates are going to help to magnetize better. I've seen people put Velcro and stuff on these, but this backing might just pull right off with Velcro. There are two screws right here. I'm going to put that up against those two screws like that, and we're going to hold those on there and put them on like this. And that is where those are going to stick. We could probably move them up slightly. Just want to make sure they're lined up. Move that right there. I'm just using stuff to mark it. All right, put the first magnet on right here. Okay, that 3M stuff, it sticks real good, so we're just gonna make sure it's pressed on there really good. I guess that's the key, is just getting everything lined up. And those, they just look like they belong there. Look at that. That's just part of the amp. Nobody ever sees the back of your amp anyways, but. Okay, and then all we have to do is boom. Now that's pretty nice. Just sticks right on there. And that is not going to come off. I can pick up the amp with it. Perfect. Love it. They're not on there perfect, but hey. Like I said, nobody sees the back of your amp. That's going to be fine. Okay, next step. Very simple. Inside of the package, you're going to have all this stuff. You're going to have all those adapters, and that's nice. It's good that you have those around. You never know when you're going to need them, right? Well, we'll just keep those in a box. And then this right here, this is the cable that's inside of there. This is going to go, whoops, okay. I'll just pull this off. This is going to go into DC2. The yellow end of it is going to go into DC2. Boom. And we're just going to check right now. We got full battery on there. And we just pop that on there. That is going to plug in right there. That's it, man. It's done. Now, I might be able to take this cord and secure it like that or something like that. But, yeah, making sure that is on in its correct position. We flip this over. And there you go. You got your battery pack. Nice. So with the strap on there and that on there, man, I am beach ready, pool ready, truck ready, whatever. I'm ready to roll. Now, let's just see. Click. And there we go. You got power. She's working. like this with these short guitars, you have to be careful because, well, maybe they're intended for children or whatever, but, you know, if you move the guitar too much, just a little bit, and you're going to get some distortion of the sound. I mean, but it is also great for... One thing that's really cool about this is that you can just switch. That was metal, and then we've got high gain. It sounds pretty similar, but you can tweak them from, you know, all within there. But clean. See, you get the point. There's a lot of different ones here. I think I just messed up my tuning. I don't know. I gotta tell you, I really like the metal mode on here. And what's really cool is that if you go into the app, you can go and if there's a tone that you want, like a certain Metallica album or whatever, you can actually go and download the tones. You can change all of the effects and stuff because the positive grid effects are in the app. I mean, it's pretty cool. That's one thing though, this guitar, it's pretty finicky as far as like if you just push a string. I mean, if you push a string too hard, because of the short scale and the strings being shorter, they're much more pliable. But it's fun to play with, and hey, you never know. Might come up with something cool with it. Well, that's all I got for you today. I know that when I got this amp, I was like, oh, that's going to be so cool. It's totally portable. And then you get it and you go, yeah, that's right. I got to plug this thing in no matter where I go. And if I'm at the pool or the beach, how am I going to do that? Well, problem solved. Got that battery, the TalentCel NB, whatever that one is. I'll put that down as a link to Amazon so you can go purchase that if you'd like to, as well as the magnets. If you're interested in the guitar, I'll put a link to this style of guitar as well. Plan on doing a lot more videos like this here on the channel, whether it's guitar, electronics, e-mobility with the electric skateboards and stuff like that. So, hey, if you're interested in that stuff, I hope you'll join me for that. I want to thank you so much for your support here in Vapor Trail channel. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there is a red subscribe button down there. If you click that and the notification bell, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. If you think you're subscribed, take a look at the button every once in a while. If it's red, you're not subscribed anymore. I'd appreciate it if you click it again. If it's gray, you're good to go. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.